Oh yeah, the Cajun bullets.
No, the caves in Europe.
The what?
The caves in the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah, some of them was on all fours. They were eating juniper roots. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with sheep and dogs and stuff.
That's right.
That's what they was doing.
Full of lice.
There was, you know what they was known as? If you look it up, they have different names. See, they change names of like their forefathers. But look up the Yamnaya. The Yamnaya culture. It's based out of the Europeans that came up out of the caves and conquered Europe.
That sound like the name of Jakes be worshiping over there in Mississippi. No, that in Mississippi, the brothers come out.
Yeah, the Baramento and the Grama Camara. Spiritual life lesson.
Look up again, though.
Yamnaya. Look him up. Look up on your phone. Yamnaya. It's the culture that they came up with, based out of the Caucasus Mountains, and they were roaming bands of scavengers that were conquering Europe. But what they're going to tell you that happened like 10,000 years ago. No, that happened literally in like the 1400s. They came up out the caves, and if you look up articles on them, they'll tell you that the Yamnaya people were the most murderous people on the earth. These are right.
Same ones.
And they say these are their descendants, huh?
That's their ancestors.
And they say that that's their ancestors.
They proud of that killing, man.
Bruh.
They proud of that, the murderous spirit.
They the slashers, Jason Voorhees, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The Mike Myers. That's them.
That's why they worship serial killers and murderers, man. Of they kind. Of they people, that serial killers and murderers, they worship those dudes, man. Charles Manson. What's all the other ones? Ted Bundy. Esau worship these type of people, man.
They got articles on them, bro. They came up out the caves and conquered Europe, bro. They write about it, bro. And they tell you about how they were the most violent, bro. They came up out the caves with the swords and started killing everybody and taking everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you, bro. When I saw that, I was like, they got it right. They actually wrote the truth about their forefathers. That's why they're called Caucasian, because they came up out the caves and conquered Europe. You know what I'm saying? But their origin story after the Middle Ages, because it's a Middle Age story. They wasn't there initially, but they came out of Edom after Esau got his inheritance. But later on, they settled when the Roman Empire fell. Many of them fled into the caves of Europe, and then they came back out again.
What Job said about it. Job knew about it. Yeah, Job 30. And I'm going to just start at 4. But you just said. Who cut up mallows? Who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for meat? They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the clefts of the valleys, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth.
And that's the article right there. This is one of the articles. What does the title say, bro?
It says, story high story,
Yep. And they're known as the Yamnaya. That's their ancient name that they gave themselves, the archaeologists. Yep.
This is Esau's ancestors.
And they admit that that's their ancestors. That's the crazy thing. And they trace it based on their migration patterns out of the caves, They went up out of the caves and they took over Eastern Europe and went towards Russia and Asia, and then they went westward towards all the way to freaking Britain. And then took over that same group of people, they say took over the Americas.
With that murderous spirit, man.
Yep, they said that those same people took over the Western world. That's out of there, Jack.
That's what we were just saying earlier, man. The more you find out about these people, the more it solidifies to you that who they are, man. According to the scriptures.
If they were inhabitants of Europe, why did they have to have a violent conquest of Europe if they were already natives? They're telling you they're not even the natives in the article.
Vagabonds, man. Come on, they fugitives in the land, man.
Yo, that man came out the caves angry and killing everybody, bro. That's why they be making them horror movies like Jason, Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Freddy Krueger, Halloween, Mike Myers, that's their spirit, that's their internal nature, bro. They come out with that sword and they get the slashing, bro. You feel me? And they don't have no remorse, that's how they get down. And that goes back to the blessing that Isaac gave to Esau. By thy sword thou shalt live. It activated that in him. This is how I'm gonna live. I gotta get it through robbery and murder.
That's why he go around to every nation right now, conquering, man, killing.
And have no remorse. He will wipe out 95% of the native population before he sits down. Then he'll put the rest of them in a concentration camp on reservations.
He done slaughtered the natives here.
Yep, Australia, New Zealand.
Over there, they doing it to them Palestinians.
Yep.
He saw slaughtered, man. He don't care. That's what he do.
That boy can't stop, boy. That boy got that engine in him. He can't stop. He got the Energizer slashing bunny in him. Because even Jake, when Jake gets to killing, Jake don't like it, bro. A lot of Jake be feeling guilty, even dudes that be gangbanging. A lot of times, that's why they start doing more drugs, because the guilt is eating.
He's gonna lose his mind. He's gonna just go crazy.
He got to start smoking and drinking because it's bothering him. He know he did something wicked, especially when they start killing innocent people. But Esau don't feel like that when he killed innocent people.
Here you go. This is him right here. Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time in their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, says the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
The same thing that was they blessing is the same thing that the Most High gonna use to destroy, man. That sword.
They never hated bloodshed. They loved it. Bro, this is how deep it is, bro. Like the wisdom and knowledge. The Pentagon is actually a place where they enact blood sacrifices. The Pentagon in Washington, D.C. has a pentagram. It's the Baphomet. That's why it's called a pentagram, a 5-pointed star with the Baphomet. They go there to conjure up what next place they're going to slay and kill people on the earth.
You folks wicked, man.
I never thought of that. I never looked at it like that.
It's the shape of the Baphomet.
Now I'm putting it together. Now that you explaining it.
Yeah, that's why they consistently have to be at war. Edomites have never not been at war from the beginning of their existence. They've always been warring with somebody. Even if they're not warring with somebody, they're going to war among themselves because that sword is always on. It never goes off. You get what I'm saying? That sword that they got on them is always on. It's never off. So if they're not warring with other people, they got to war with themselves. That's how wicked they are. They can never stop warring until the Most High ends them. Until He puts them down, they're always got to wield that sword. Because that's their mechanism. That's what you call their modus operandi, or that's their nature.
Esau, man.
Ain't nobody touching this guy carnally, bro.
Nobody.
This dude got drones, freaking satellites. This dude got lasers. Freaking war battleships. Come on, man. He stay war ready, bro. I remember some young Jakes that came by and told me we gotta train to fight against this guy. I said, dude, you know who you fight against? Where are you gonna have to? You gotta go buy the guns from him, the bullets from him. This man got drones, GPS, position assistance, man. You know that this man could literally drop a missile on us right now just based off our GPS on our phone?
Yep.
If he wanted to.
Pinpoint.
If he didn't care about the collateral damage, he could do that right now.
But look, that's the thing I'm finna say. The dude got missiles where it decreases collateral damage. It's like pinpoint.
Yeah.
I seen
Tactical
it.
missiles.
I seen it, bro, on YouTube, man, where the dude them got missiles they dropped from a plane.
Yeah.
It was a simulation.
Yeah.
But it had a convoy.
Yeah.
And that joker picked out one vehicle in the convoy and dropped a bomb on it, and they didn't affect none of the others.
Yeah.
He got that type of technology, man. He can blow up one vehicle in a convoy and it don't blow up none of the others.
The Most High blessed this man with the art of war, bruh. And you see it, man. No nation, no other group of people's messing with this dude, bro, when it comes to that war game. When it comes to that war game, nobody messing with Esau, bro.
That's evil, bro.
Why they say he the end of the world, man? That's what I'm saying. Why he's coming back on him?
This man made nuclear missiles, bro.
Because can't nobody knock him down. But listen, bro, the whole goddamn earth became scared of that nigga when he dropped that atom bomb, bro.
Bro, I can't imagine living that
That's when
time.
everybody got scared of him, bro. Everybody wanted to fuck with him.
Yep,
Dropped that atom bomb, bro.
yeah. When he dropped that stuff on the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, you can imagine if he was around during that time. I know nobody wanted no smoke.
They was shook.
Chinese, Indians,
Hey, them niggas there.
the Arabs. Everybody was like, oh,
That was the end of it.
We're going to come to your United Nations meeting.
Hey.
He dropped that bomb and he told everybody, come to the United Nations in New York, and they showed up.
And they shut it down. Everything was shut down
The
after that.
Sultan of Brunei. The Sultan of Brunei showed up. You feel me? The Sultan of Brunei showed up like, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm present.
Yep.
All the nations had seats with their names on it, bro. In the UN Assembly. They got the president, China, you sit here, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Nepal. You feel me? All y'all got your own seats at the assembly. Y'all better show up. Y'all don't show up, we gonna have a problem with your ass. You know what I mean? We might drop that bomb on you too.
They didn't want no smoke after that. They was open.
So you gotta understand, man. Just like I was explaining earlier, man, how evil this man is. That's some evil.
That is evil to drop all the innocent people, man.
Exactly.
Innocent people, man.
Yeah.
See, because it was
still
warfare.
dealing
When
with the effects
when
of
they
that
hit
today,
Pearl Harbor, that was warfare, bro.
Yeah, they hit Pearl Harbor.
It was hitting they soldiers.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a cowardly move, man.
Right.
Very cowardly, bro.
That was a cowardly move.
And there was no soldiers in them cities, bro. The Japanese was on the shores or doing dogfighting with the planes.
Yep.
But the Edomites was too scared to step on the soils of Japan and fight them because they knew them Japanese was gonna come samurai on them boys. Cause you know what I mean? That's what it was. They knew that all them Japanese dudes was gonna get the busy once they got on that land, and the Edomites were shook. They didn't want to get on that land because they knew how Japanese get down. You know what I mean? They was gonna fight to the last man. Every man was gonna have his gun and his samurai sword on them boys. And them Edomites was like, we don't want to get out there because if we step on that soil, we know a lot of our people gonna get that work. So they said, you know what? We're too cowardly. Let's just drop some big old bombs.
The most cowardly
to make them
thing.
submit.
Let's just kill some of the innocent citizens. That'll make them back down.
Hey, because people don't understand them Japanese were some bad boys back in the day.
Right.
You can look it up, but they defeat the Russians like 100 years ago in the war. You know what I'm saying? They do kamikaze. Suicide bombers, they the first ones. They was doing the kamikaze. They was getting the freaking plane because it was honorable to die that way in Japanese culture, to die for the nation. So if you got on a plane and you went and crashed that joker into some Edomites, you was an honorable man in their eyes. So them Edomites didn't want that smoke on the kamikaze pilots. You feel me?
People already died, man.
Now look how weak the Japanese man is, bro.
They knew how they
You guys
whole
is weak as
mission.
hell.
They was finna
and they used to
die.
not be like that, bro. They was on some Goku stuff, you feel me? They was on some Dragon Ball Z, you know what I'm saying?
They knew when they launched that plane off of that pad, they wasn't coming back. They already knew.
Yeah.
They had told their loved ones and everything, but they finna go. Like, we ain't coming back, bro.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That was crap.
Man.
And so goddamn different. Their culture so different, man. They probably, they wives and children could probably accept that differently than, you know what I'm saying, you would in America, you did it.
Yeah.
They can accept that shit.
Yeah, they accepted it. He saw it weaken the nation with his policies, man. He got everybody on his big stuff. That's why the world is being taught to submit to women now.
Yep.
Because of this man, because of Esau, man, not because of everybody. Esau is pushing that stuff on the world. Now these Japanese, man, they can't even have babies with their woman. Their woman their population is disappearing. You have Koreans too. They having like less than one baby per woman. Because Esau done gotten their woman's head about being independent. That's why that see the nation.
Who want the Japanese man? What other nation of women want it? None.
Yeah, not now.
Hey, that dude
maybe back then 100 years ago, when the other Asians wanted the Japanese men because they were the top dogs, like 100 years ago.
That boy going extinct, man.
Yeah, they going extinct as a nation.
Yep.
If not, Yahawashi got to come back really just to preserve some of these nations for their captivity. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because if Yahawashi don't come back, there ain't gonna be no such thing as an Ammonite man.
Yep.
The Ammonite man might disappear, and he got to go into captivity. Moab got to, you know what I'm saying?
Serve his judgment, man.
They got to serve their judgment, man. At the rate we're going, a lot of these nations, everybody will perish if the Most High don't send his son back. The whole earth is falling apart.